Good sportsmanship on and off the field.
Hello, welcome to the field of campus of Ann Arbor Skyline. I'm Matt Liston alongside Pete Poirier, and we will be bringing you all of the Pioneer Skyline action here on City TV Sports. Pete, how was your summer?
It was great, Matt. How was yours?
Fantastic.
And teams are already on the field. We're just about to get underway. 40-minute halves, running clock. The only time they'll stop the clock is for an injury. Referees looks like they're getting ready. Pioneer will start the play to get this match underway. And we are set to go. Adam Karn-Saferstein. They'll drop it back. Pioneer trying to get the ball forward. It's intercepted by Skyline. With it for Skyline, Lawrence Mullen. He's trying to hit a streaking Jacob Leichman, but it's intercepted by the Pioneer defense, and they'll bring it back up the field. Josh Graves will pass it to Aaron Krupa. Krupa will send it all the way down the field. Trying to hit Chase Pagani. Looking to get it to Hinga Selemani, but that pass does not connect. And ball out of bounds. We're going to get our first corner kick.
Drew Amstutz for Skyline. It's going to be Zach Pagani taking the corner kick for Pioneer. Pagani, a junior at Pioneer.
And he sets, and there's the kick in. And we have referee's whistle. Something he didn't like. So I'll reset the corner kick and try it again. There's the kick. It's a low one. And kicked away by Skyline into the stands. I guess that young man from the Eberwhite Woods area did not want that to take home as a souvenir, so he threw it back in. Selemani trying to get around two Skyline defenders, and they send it out of bounds. Another corner kick for Pioneer.
Once again, it will be number 8, Pagani.
Kick set in, this one way long. Over the head of everybody, and out of bounds. It'll be Skyline possession.
Taking throw in will be Sam Keller.
And ball sent over midfield. Picked up there by Graves. Krupa will send it back to Ibrahim, and he'll send it down the field. Again, looking for a streaking Pagani, but intercepted by Skyline's defense.
This will be controlled by Leichman. He'll boot it out of bounds up the field.
Yeah, throw in for Pioneer.
Here's Musa Ibrahim. Well, actually, Krupa took that throw in. Graves loses control. Gets it back.
So far in all of Pioneer's attacks so far, Matt, they've been sending it down the near sideline. Trying to hit Pagani. Haven't been able to connect yet. The Skyline defense has done a good job covering up on him. I'll throw into Ibrahim. Over to Krupa. Now picked up by Tristan Jacob. Jacob sent it towards the far sideline this time. Intercepted by Skyline. Now once again on the near sideline. Trying to work it down into the Skyline zone. Haven't got over the field line yet. Intercepted by Jeff Robbins for Skyline. Kicked downfield by Peter Baker.
Kept in there by Baker again.
Pioneer working around the perimeter of the defense, trying to get those long passes down either sideline now. Skyline has been up to the task, have not allowed the entry pass down the field for a scoring opportunity by Pioneer. That last ball kicked out of bounds by Eric Brody Moore for Skyline. And Skyline using the sidelines as extra defenders to keep the ball from going down into the scoring zone for an opportunity for Pioneer. Now Baker to McDonald. McDonald trying to hit Robbins, but too far for him. Now picking it up, Brody Moore. And it'll be kicked downfield by Pioneer. We have a referee's whistle. And we're going to have a free kick for Skyline.
Calls on number 10, Adam Karn Saferstein. Captain, one of the captains for Pioneer.
Head coach for Pioneer, Lamumma Chabaz, and for the head coach for the Eagles, Chris Morgan. Now long pass, or kick from the free kick in, headed away by Pioneer. Skyline with their first extended time in the Pioneer defensive end. Throw in for Leichman. Actually, check that. It's going to be Drew Amstutz with the throw in for the Eagles. We'll get another throw in. Skyline doing a good job keeping it down in the Pioneer zone. We got any scoring opportunities yet. Now centering opportunity, far side of the field.
That was Lisinski on the left side. Goalkeeper Peter Tabenden locks that one down. Pioneer once again playing it up the side.
Now turnover, Skyline with the throw in. Cleared away by the Pioneer defense. Now Jacob with it for Pioneer. And this pass will go directly to Skyline.
Lisinski plays it up the field. Robbins gives chase for Skyline, but Graves puts it to midfield for Pioneer. one's too far ahead of Pagani.
Crossfield pass headed away by Krupa. Pioneer trying to work the top of the box, but sent away by the Skyline defense. Karn Saferstein tries to pick it up on the far side. That's going to be a throw-in for Skyline. Check it, we'll have a free kick.
Went off of Robbins.
Another throw-in for Pioneer. Under 30 minutes to play in the first half. No score as of yet. Quick throw-in for Pioneer, trying to catch Skyline off guard. Skyline quick to defend the ball. And another out of bounds will be another throw-in. One sent way out of bounds and almost over the fence on the far stands. Another throw-in for Pioneer.
Game for the Skyline Eagles, number 13, Jared McHenry.
Saferstein will take the kick.
Long kick in. And tipped away by the goalkeeper, Lundberg. But there to cover up for Pioneer is Tristan Jacob. And he puts it away for Pioneer, and they draw first blood. Pioneer 1 and Skyline 0.
The score is Skyline 0.
So this all started with a
Pioneer
great kick in by Karn Saferstein. We're going to see a replay of that.
Entering the game for Skyline, number 18, your very own Nick
So perfectly placed.
Russo. Also making
Good
his way
header
to the
on it.
field,
Just an
number
incredible
22,
save
Lee Tennant.
by Lundberg. But just too much for the rebound. That was Jacob. 1-0. Pioneer leads.
A goal coming at 11:50 of the first half. Now that long pass out of bounds. It's going to be Skyline ball. Checking to be Pioneer throw-in. Pioneer down deep in Eagle territory once again. A steal for Pioneer. They'll send it to Pagani. Pagani still with it. Surrounded by defenders. Now Jacob Jacob sends it over to Pagani. And that shot sails wide of the net. Goal kick on tap for Lundberg, the goalkeeper.
Now in for the Skyline Eagles, number 23, Drew Amstutz. Re-entering the game, number 7, Jeff Robbins.
Jung and Robbins battle for the ball.
Pioneer throw in. Another one out of bounds. This time it'll be Skyline with the throw in. Now picked up by Robbins. Robbins still with it into the far corner. Now he tries a centering pass, and that'll go in behind the net. Send it back to Tennant. Tried to get it to McDonald. Sent away by Pioneer. Now a long sideline pass. Chase for the ball. And that's won by Saferstein. It'll be a Pioneer throw-in. Now Jones with a long pass, but Lundberg right there to cover up. And he'll boot it away. A little off the side of his foot, up high in the air. Pass down the sideline, out of bounds. That one by Leichman. Kruko will send it back to Ibrahim. Looks like Ibrahim sporting a pair of earmuffs for this match. So I guess, Matt, if there's any salty language, he's all set. He's already got his earmuffs.
It's good to go. This one controlled by Keller.
Ball down the far sideline and deep in the Pioneer zone. Covered up by Pioneer. Picked up by Moore. Now Jennings will throw in for Skyline. Now Jennings with the long pass in the middle. And Leichman tried to head it in. Couldn't direct it on net. Amstutz had it taken off his foot. Now Jennings again with it.
I think Amstutz would love that one back.
Now Eagles with some pressure here. And the ball kicked away down the field. Now over to Leichman. Sent out of bounds. It'll be a Skyline throw-in. Quickly with it, Reed Tennant with the throw-in for Skyline. Eagles picking up the pace here. Trying to create something.
Here's Tennant with the throw-in.
Into Jennings. Jennings with it, but his pass is errant, goes right to the Pioneer defense, and they kick it away. Now race for the ball. Lundberg misses it, and it's off the side of the net. Soleimani with a golden opportunity, and he misses the net, an open net.
21 minutes left in the first half.
As he won the race to the ball.
Skyline Eagles 0.
Eric Lundberg missed it.
1.
And that's just one you got to have, Matt.
Yeah, new life here now for the Eagles. That would have been tough to go down 2-0 in the first half of the first half. But now, it's still down only 1. Plenty of time to come back and get tied this up before halftime.
A long pass headed away by Saferstein. Throwing for Krupa. Fighting for the midfield, taken away by Adam Saferstein for Pioneer. Under 20 minutes to play in the first half. Throw in for Skyline. Long shot directly on net. Easy save for Tappenden.
That was Brody Moore with the blast.
Referee's whistle. And it'll be a free kick for Pioneer. Now Pioneer once again working the sideline. Substitution for Pioneer.
Entering the game for Pioneer. Number 13, Daniel Russman, and number 22, Joe Flanagan.
Soleimani working hard over there.
Also entering the game, number 23, Eric Christensen for the Pioneers.
For the Eagles. Skyline trying to work the ball up the field. Getting something right. Now Leichman with it. He falls down momentarily, gets back up. Leichman still with it. Now center pass. Great opportunity there for the Eagles.
Great centering pass there. Just no one home in front of the net for the Eagles.
Entering the game for the Skyline Eagles, number 5, Alec Brzezinski.
Give them a little bit of a warning there for some rough play. No cards came out.
Now Leichman running for it. Now he's got a shot on net and a nice save by Tappan. Bounced off his chest a little bit. Quick hands and got control of the ball.
That's a great job by Leichman. I don't know where his teammates were for the rebound. He crashed that net. All right, we're going to see another diving Tappan play. So the first shot was deflected. Leichman took a shot at it, and Tappan once again went horizontal to keep this a 1-0 game. Injury on the field. Refs over to take a look at him.
Maybe got a finger in the eye or something.
Looks to be Lisinski. Here's that replay.
Ooh. Got a finger in the eye. Inadvertence. And passed and picked up by Lundberg for Skyline.
Much better decision by Lundberg that time to come out.
Another kick off the side of the foot of Lundberg. No harm. Tennant will throw in for the Eagles. Intercepted by Pioneer, now picked up by Jennings, or excuse me, Robbins. Robbins with it for Skyline. There's a shot on net towards the far corner and just wide. Nice shot by Jeff Robbins. He could have get that to bend just a little bit. That would have been in the net.
All right, we're going to see that replay. Split a couple of defenders, and shot around another one, and just missed that goal.
Top corner was open, and they missed it by a foot. And now ball down the far sideline. Nice save there. Skyline defender sent up the field. It's out of bounds. It'll be Pioneer throw-in. Salamani hit the dirt, so we'll have a free kick for Pioneer.
Saferstein, to be confused with his brother on Skyline's team, Josh Karn Saferstein.
There's the kick in, headed away by Skyline. Corralled by Eric Christensen. Coming up on 10 minutes to play in the first half. Pioneer with the only goal so far. They lead at 1-0. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. Now Pioneer with a throw-in, fails to connect. That goes right to Lundberg. A little bit better foot on the ball as that ball gets over the midfield line.
That one really redirected out of bounds by Sam Kelly. Pioneer on the field.
In for Skyline, number 8, Josh Karn Saferstein.
And in comes Josh Karn Saferstein.
That kick will go all the way to the goalkeeper, Tappenden. Set up to Pagani. We'll come back and come
Not too many cross-field passes there by Pioneer.
This ball in the near corner finally sent up the sideline to Pagani. He'll send it into the middle. And Jacob will send it. No. Save there from going out of bounds by Leichman. Leichman sends it up the near sideline. Robbins running after it. He can't get to it. Out of bounds. Will be another Eagle throw-in. Kicked away by Jacob for Pioneer. All the way down the field, chasing after it. Pagani heads it forward, but too hard. It goes right to Lundberg.
0-0 for Skyline, Mr. Eric Lundberg.
Near scoring opportunity there by Pagani. Couldn't control the long pass. And now ball all the way down to the other goalkeeper, Tappenden.
Pioneer needs to be careful. They've had a couple great opportunities to put a couple more goals on the board, and right now, just letting Skyline hang her out.
On defense. Jacob corrals it. He'll send it far sideline. Over to Christensen. And another whistle foul on Skyline. Free kick for Pioneer.
With 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half, the score remains Skyline 0, Pioneer 1.
Now a long kick by Christensen into the center, down into the Skyline territory. Can be brought back up by Tennant. Back to Rousseau. Now Rollins trying to corral it. They'll send it forward. Kicked away by Pioneer. And a long pass by Pioneer. Another pass to Selemani, and a great scoring opportunity for Selemani, but Lundberg was there for the save for Skyline.
Great job by Lundberg to actually control that save. Just over 4 minutes here left in the first half. This free kick will be taken by Sam Keller.
Keller's kick into the box and headed away by Pioneer. Kick. Kicked all the way back in his own zone by Adam Karn-Saferstein. Picked up by McDonald. Leichman chase for it, but it'll be sent out of bounds, and Leichman with the throw-in for the Eagles. Back to Brody Moore. Eric Brody Moore with the throw-in. He'll send it back to Tennant. Tennant with the throw-in. Tristan Jacob with the whiff as that goes out of bounds. Another throw-in for the Eagles. Baker with the throw-in for Skyline. Long throw in for Peter Baker. Over the head of Brody Moore. Sent away by the Pioneer defense. 2 minutes to play in the first half. A little race for the ball. Selemani trips and falls down. substitution at the end of the first half for Pioneer. Chase for the ball. Pagani almost picked the pocket of Leichman there. Pagani with a centering pass. Sent away by Skyline. .30 seconds to play in the first half. Salamani trying to down the near sideline once again. Back to Josh Graves. Sideline out of bounds. Pioneer throwing. And that's going to do it for the first half. Pioneer really tally.
Your Skyline
Now you want to
Eagles
recap that
0,
score real quick?
Pioneer
That one came at the 12-minute mark off the foot of Tristan Jacob.
And we'll be back after this break with second half action right here on City TV Sports.
Speaking of
PEG TV. Public, education, and government television programs reflect the specific interests and diversity of local communities. You've probably watched it without really knowing what it is or how it benefits you directly. Each community has its own personality, its own style, its own priorities, its own obstacles and needs. And one thing each community has in common is not just the need for its own voice, but access to the means to express it. PEG TV provides that. PEG TV channels are non-commercial and combined nationally deliver more original, locally made shows than all commercial television stations combined. PEG TV delivers entertaining, informational programs for everyone: seniors, youth, parents, educators, consumers, and in some areas delivers multilingual programming for ethnic communities. PEG TV also provides vital election coverage, public safety, and emergency information specific to where you live. Standard programming often includes council and commission meetings, public service announcements, and informational bulletin boards. Special interest programming often includes local festivals, parades, concerts, talk shows, magazine-style shows, and other programs unique to your village, your township, your city, and your neighborhood, which are often overlooked by commercial media programming. In many communities, PEG TV provides the only coverage of local government. Without PEG, it can be difficult for citizens to stay informed about local government issues and events. Your community has a voice, and that voice is speaking to your subdivision, your streets, your senior citizens, your property, and your family's safety, and it's speaking to you. Please learn more about this valuable resource. Tune in to your local PEG channels, then give the following websites a visit. Remember, we are your voice. PEG TV, public education and government television. Your voice, your community, your PEG.
Be a part of creating television for your community. Come on into the Community Television Network, CTN, where we offer free services like production training, facilities, and airtime to Ann Arbor residents and nonprofit groups. CTN, where Ann Arbor is on TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skyline.
And we are back for the start of second half action here on CTV Sports. Pioneer leading 1-0 after one half of play. Matt, you want to recap that score real quickly?
Yeah, we're going to quick see that replay. This came at the 12-minute mark. Pioneer had a free kick, beautifully placed.
And underway.
So first the header, a great save by Lundberg, and then that was Tristan Jacob who put home the rebound. And that's the whole scoring for the game.
Thanks, Matt, and we are back to live action. That ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Pioneer. They check it. Skyline with the throw-in. Ball sent away by the Pioneer defense. Corralled by Sam Keller. The ball cleared by Pioneer's defense. Another throw-in for Skyline. Peter Baker with the throw-in for the Eagles. Headed away by Jacob. And tipped over to Jacob. I think Jacob with a long kick down the sideline. Race for the ball. And Pioneer still controlling. Josh Jones coming up and off the post. And back to Lundberg where he picks it up. Another golden opportunity for the Pioneers going by the wayside. They still lead by just a goal. We'll take a look at that on the replay. It's done with the centering pass. Off the crossbar. With Zach Pagani with the shot for Pioneer. Close call. And Eagles dodge another bullet there. Ball out of bounds. Pioneer throw-in. Picked up by Tennant. Trying to get it over to Amstutz. Tipped out of bounds by Pioneer defender. Eric Brody Moore chasing after it. Ball's over the end line. We're going to have a corner kick for the Eagles. Their first of the match. Going over for the corner is Jeff Robbins for Skyline.
Skyline has been awarded a corner kick.
Robbins. Sent away by Pioneer. Skyline with a nice pass. And down the sideline, Pioneer centering into Jacob. Jacob with it. There's a shot. Save made by Lundberg on the ground. He covers it up. As another Pioneer was closing in fast for the rebound. Nice job by Lundberg to make the save and then quickly corral the rebound.
Lundberg is keeping the Eagles in this game. It's going to be a 2-3, 4-0 contest right now. Here's a replay of that. So here's Salamani with another chance. Just a great diving save. And to cover it up right away. Great job by Eric Lundberg.
Centering pass by Skyline. State Pioneer possession. Shot on net. Quickly, easily covered up by Tappenden. Save by Keller to keep it from going out of bounds. Robbins ridden off the ball. Back to Tappenden. They'll kick it to midfield. Headed by Josh Karn-Saferstein. Once again for Pioneer, 2-on-1. Salamani with the shot, but it's tipped away by Tennant. Salamani hits the turf again. That's the second time he's been down. The referee's whistle. And it'll be a goal kick for Lundberg. Possession back to Pioneer. Free kick. Salamani down the sideline. He can't keep it in bounds. Go back to Skyline on the throw-in.
Here's Amstutz with the throw. Actually.
Robbins called for the elbow, so the possession will go back to Pioneer. Now Graves gets it to Evan Jones. Down the field, trying to get it to Salamani again. Out of bounds, throwing for Pioneer. Shot and tipped away by Lundberg. A great save by Eric Lundberg.
see a replay of the latest Lundberg Sports Center save. So one-time effort.
That was Tristan Jacob trying to go for a second goal of the match. Turned away by Lundberg. And the game remains Pioneer 1 and Skyline 0. 30 minutes to go here in the second half. Josh Jung to Zach Pagani. Back to Jacob. Over to Young. Send a long pass downfield, headed away by Skyline. Picked up by Lundberg. And he'll kick it away. Pioneer controlling the play right now. Pinning it down in the Skyline zone. Skyline, not many opportunities here in the second half so far. And Pioneer just possessing the ball right now. That pass fails to hit. And it'll go over to Skyline. A long throw into Robbins. He can't control it. Picked up by Pioneer, and they'll just send it back and regroup. Now throwing for Skyline. They try and get organized, get something going on offense. Pioneer laying back with 4 guys on defense, making it difficult for the Eagles to penetrate and get some scoring opportunities. There's a long pass into the center. The header missed. There's a long shot that sails wide of the net. Jeff Robbins with the shot. No real threat on the goal, though. Tappenden will gather it in for a goal kick. Now another long pass by Skyline, out of bounds, and another throw in for the Pioneers.
This is quite all right with Pioneer. They still have 26-15 to kill in the game.
And a long pass headed down the field by Zach Pagani. Sent away by Lundberg. Once again, Pioneer defense back to cover up. Selemani with a centering. Lundberg there to catch it. Make sure there was no connection on that pass. Free kick for Skyline. Taken by Josh Karn-Saferstein. He'll boot it down. Get it away by Pioneer. Pioneer seeming to be content to kind of lay back a little bit and play some defensive ball right now. Now, long pass to Amstutz. Can't control it. Kick downfield by Pioneer and out of bounds. Throw in for Keller.
Just get it out of there.
10-minute warning for last calls. Skyline Cafe. Hot dogs just $1. Pizza slices
Crossing
only
pass.
$1. Last call. Skyline Cafe.
Now Robbins over to Amstutz. Back to Keller. To Amstutz. And Skyline trying to control. Amstutz with it. And Robbins with a crossing pass. No one there. And it'll be cleared.
I think he was just trying to bang that off a defender. Not a bad
Well, at this point, Matt, any scoring opportunity for Skyline is a good one. They got to get shots on that to try and get one past
Number 20, Lawrence Mullen.
and even this game up at 1. Peter Tappinen with the goal kick. 22 minutes to play in the match.
Eric Christensen.
Pioneer and Skyline boys soccer from the campus of Ann Arbor Skyline High School. Pioneer with the only goal of the match, that coming in the first half, off the foot of Tristan Jacob. And hopefully you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. I'm Pete Porter with the play-by-play action along with Matt Liston. Yeah, throwing for Skyline. Ball is going to be a goal kick for Pioneer. Settled down by Robbins. Once again booted away by the Pioneer defense. Skyline able to mount a little bit of offensive pressure in the last few minutes, but so far unable to convert.
This will be a Skyline throw.
Mullen corralling, he'll send to the far side. Now long pass down the middle, headed away by Pioneer. And one by Tappan.
Good job by the defender, Josh Junk, just getting away of the Eagle. Getting away of Amstutz. Let his keeper get it.
Peter Tappenden.
Thrown by Jung. Got a replay of that last save by Tappenden. Race for the ball. Comes out, smothers the ball.
Tappenden had a whole lot of action tonight, thanks to some solid Pioneer D, but certainly doesn't let the team down. Just gonna go with Saperstein and Soleimani.
And referee's whistle.
I'm on the field.
Chase Pagani limping for Pioneer. And here's another opportunity for Pioneer. Pagani will limp off the field. Get looked at by the Pioneer trainers. Looks like maybe he got kicked in the ankle, something along those lines.
Skyline will set up a wall.
Tristan Jacob and Adam Karn-Saverstein. And it'll be Jacob taking the kick. No, it'll be Karn-Saverstein through the wall and a goal! Adam Karn-Saverstein with the goal right past the wall and past the goalkeeper Lundberg, and Pioneer notches its second goal, and they'll make it 2-0.
Great play set up by Pioneer. Faked the first kick and just sent him on a fly pattern towards the net in case there's a rebound. And Saperstein puts home the kick. That goal coming at the 23-minute mark.
Oh, look at that goal on the replay. There's Jacob. He runs right past it. Going to do a loop around the wall, but Josh Karn-Saperstein puts it right past the wall and on the far side of the net beyond the reach of Eric Lundberg. Will Pioneer's second goal of the match. That could be the nail in the coffin for the Eagles, as they've struggled to mount any kind of offensive effort here in the second half. They put a little bit of pressure on Pioneer, but not enough to get back in the match at this point. They're going to have to come up with some instant offense.
Yeah, they're really going to need to bring up some defenders and not quite sell out completely, but they certainly need to get some pressure on the other half of the field.
Well, ball down deep again in the Eagle half. And ball out of bounds. We'll get a goal kick from Lundberg. He boots it away. And we're going to Skyline throw in. Ball way out of bounds. Another throw in for Pioneer.
This throw in by Krupa.
Quick whistle by the referee, and possession will go back to the Eagles. A long pass down to the goalkeeper, Tappenden. He'll send it back. And Pioneer will come back again down the field, race for it. Jones gets to it. And it'll be sent out of bounds by Keller. And we'll have a corner kick for Pioneer.
This is Zach Pagani. That one way wide.
That ball into the tree line behind the field. And Lundberg with another goal kick. And I got a foul on Josh Young. And a free kick awarded to Skyline. A nice pass by Skyline. Now over to Lisinski. And his shot is saved by Tappenden once again.
In for Pioneer is number 2, Peter Baker, and out goes Drew Amstutz. Out for...
Also, number 23 enters the
We'll take a look at the replay.
Drew Amstutz.
Nice passing by Skyline. A nice job by the defender to make Lisinski take a bad angle to that shot on the goalkeeper, tapping it. Now Robbins trying to take control of the ball. He's bumped off of it. And a quick throw in for Skyline. Lisinski will throw it in. And he'll give it up. And he'll hand it off to Baker. Now Jones picks it up. He'll send it downfield for Pioneer. "11 minutes to play in the match. Pioneer with a really commanding 2-0 lead here over Skyline. Pioneer really dominating play in this match. Skyline's had some opportunities, but Pioneer really having the better of the chances, and really, as Matt said earlier, it could be 4 or 5-0 Pioneer at this point, if not for some missed opportunities by the Pioneers. Good job by Lundberg keeping the Eagles in the match, but Pioneer really more than a match for Skyline tonight.
Ten minutes remain in this game. Free kick from number 5, Alec Lisinski.
Header way wide.
Now entering the field of play, number 11, Saki Sandadan for Skyline. For Pioneer, number 15, Ahinga Salamoni enters the field.
Goal kick by Tappenden sends it downfield. Now Jacob. His pass doesn't connect. And we have a collision. And this, for the third time in this match, Salamani hitting the turf. Getting up slowly, but he's on his feet. It looks to be okay.
With 30 seconds left in the game, score is Skyline 0.
Salamani looking for it. And tripping over the goalkeeper, Lundberg. Along with another Skyline player hitting the turf. Now throwing for his Sembendon. Intercepted. And taken by Pioneer. Picking it up, Adam Kern-Saferstein. And that goes right to Lundberg, where he'll pick it up and he'll kick it away.
I thought he was on his phone for a second.
Oh, we're going to see a yellow card here.
I'm out on the field. Seven minutes, 46 seconds left in the game. Skyline 0, Pioneer 2.
Yep, yellow card. It's going to go against Tristan Jacob, the goal scorer in the first half for Pioneer. He'll come out of the game.
Check your local listings for the playtimes. CTN, your local cable television network.
And Pioneer will play a man short the rest of the game. Now Adam Karn-Saverstein. Now over to McDonald. McDonald will send it far side for Skyline. Now centering pass to Robbins. It just misses it. And Amstutz tried to corral that before it went out of bounds, but too late. And the ball possession will go back to
Great
Tennant.
way to start out the season. Pioneer fans coming on over to Skyline. We appreciate it. It's nice to see the stands so full and so excited. The energy level is high. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left in the game. Pioneer leads 2-0.
Oh, fighting for it. And we have another whistle. That'll be a free kick for Skyline as they trying to speed up the play. Trying to get the tempo going and try and create some opportunities. Amstutz over to Brody Moore. Down the middle to McDonald. Far side crossing pass that goes out of bounds and behind the net. And as you can see on the camera, less than 5.5 minutes to play in the match. Pioneer with the 2-0 lead. Player down for Skyline. Looks like Drew Amstutz taking a knee. Now it looks like he's holding the back of his leg, like maybe Achilles or foot or lower leg problem. Amstutz will head to the sideline. Looks like he's going to be okay. Maybe a cramp in the calf. Tennant in no hurry to get this goal kick away and finally sends it downfield. It'll be a free kick for Skyline.
0-2. Pioneer is ahead.
Oh, everybody's set. Ready for the free kick for Skyline. Crossing pass into the middle. Over the head of everyone. Chased down by Baker, but just out of bounds. It'll go back to Pioneer. Interesting crossing pass there by Young. Looked like he was trying to score on his own goal. No harm, though. Tennant will come out, make the save. Or excuse me, Tappenden. Peter Tappenden with the save for Pioneer. Under 3 minutes to play here on the match. Pioneer taking their time, taking as much time off the clock as they can. Playing a very defensive match at this point, obviously, with a 2-0 lead. Now that long pass fails to connect. Tapping and comes out. Kicks it down the field. Selemani playing like it's 0-0, going after the ball.
He's on the doorstep twice. I think he finally wants his goal.
Yeah, probably feels like he should have gotten at least one in this match. Settled down by Robbins. Toss in quickly, and now we have a referee's whistle. And that's going to be Pioneer possession. Lawrence Mullen hits the turf for Skyline, and they'll be awarded a free kick. He's centered and headed away.
1 minute to play. Last minute of play in the game.
Under a minute to play in the match. Another free kick for Skyline. This one way down in the Pioneer zone.
$30 seconds to play in the game.
Less than 30 seconds to go. Skyline does not want to be shut out on their home field.
And that went right into the arms of Tappan, and he didn't even have to move to catch that ball.
Stop by
And he'll
playing
take his
the
time
goal.
booting it away with just 10 seconds to play.
10 seconds left in the game. 9,
Long kick downfield,
7, 6,
way up in the air.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's going to do it as Pioneer comes away with a 2-0 victory over Skyline on the Eagles' home turf.
That
Next one,
brings
a quick
tonight's
restart.
contest
Score.
to a close.
Yep, just 2 of them in the first
The
half of the
Ann
12-minute
Arbor
mark. It was Tristan
Pioneers
Jacob
are
off an
victorious
incredible
over-
save from Lundberg. And then at the 23-minute mark, on a free kick, it was Karn Safferstein right between the wall and a couple other guys, put it in the back of the net for a 2-0 Pioneer victory.
I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director and CG Op director, Greg McDonald. Audio and replay by Rob Cross. Our camera guys, Brayson Nicole, Tim Nagai, Nick McCauley, and Paul Sutherland. Once again from Ann Arbor Skyline, this is Pete Poyer for Matt Liston. Pioneer 2 and Skyline 0.